Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay guys, thanks for showing up and practicing with me and playing with your intuition. And I am sure you've discovered the more that you practice, the stronger it becomes, and it just really increases the information that we can receive. So this is just about now closing your eyes, letting go, allowing information to come in. So let's just sort of see what shows up for us. And I want everybody just to remember as I'm saying things, it may not be for you, it might be for somebody else, but then just notice that nuance. Notice how that feels, whether it's for you or not you. Notice like, oh, you might just know it. Oh, no way, that's not for me. Or wow, that sounds like it's something for somebody else, for my husband or for my brother or my partner, right? So there's, we're, even when information is not for us, we can still benefit from it, and we can also sort of feel it along the way, and we can learn from it. So I invite you to kind of just stay plugged in. Don't just be listening, be what I call an active listener. Just notice how it's showing up for you, if it's landing as true or if it's landing as not true. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and just close our eyes. Let go of all that excitement of what's to come. Okay, just a lot of energy here. All right, so we're going to do 3 breaths in and 3 breaths out. We pull up our breath up from the center of the earth up to the top of our head, and then exhale, letting go, relaxing slowly, letting everything go, going all the way back down to the center of the earth again. And we do that because it helps to anchor us, and we imagine white light because it strengthens our clairvoyance. Everything has a little purpose. So as we practice this, then we're going to let go, and I'm just going to start to talk, and I'm going to see what's in the space and share it with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it. Okay, wow, this just feels like a big week. It reminds me of something to celebrate. So there's a lot going on. There's also a lot of details that need to be handled and managed. So I feel like there's this big picture that's happening, this excitement, like, wow, this is great, this is amazing. And then all these little details that kind of have to fall into place. And so it's kind of like they go hand in hand. So whatever this big news is that you're celebrating or that you're about to embark on, whether it's a new job or you're moving or a new relationship, there's also these little details that need to be checked off along the way. So this week's energy is really, it's expansive, and at the same time, there needs to be this composure or an ability to be able to remain grounded in lieu of all the excitement, right? And in lieu of, a lot of times excitement can also create so much energy that we get caught in daydreaming and we forget about the details, right? So you want to be able to be excited, but at the same time, be attentive to what needs to happen or what needs to be completed. Okay, great. I love this energy. It's good. So let's see what else is in store for us this week. So some of you may be asked to complete a project that somebody else didn't get complete. So there may be some loose ends that show up and you thought it was already done, but now it's been sort of reassigned and given to you, and you get to make it look pretty and you get to finish it up. So there may be something that you thought was done that shows up or lands up on your plate that's like, well, I thought that was over with. So there may be something that's coming back to be completed for you. And I don't feel like it's a big thing, but it is something that's going to need your attention and your awareness and your patience with it, right? Because we can get impatient, especially if we've assigned the task to somebody else and they drop the ball and now it's back on us, right? So it's about just keeping yourself even tempered and being able to finalize kind of whatever shows up for us. Okay, so let's see what else is there. So there's an opportunity to create something new and to be able to meet people that maybe that you've been wanting to talk to, you've been wanting to reach out for, but maybe you didn't feel the timing is right. Anyway, so this week feels like there may be opportunities where those doors open and you can actually pick up the phone and make that phone call and make that ask, that thing that you were asking for, that you wanted to ask for, but you kind of waited, or you may casually bump into them, or they may give you a call. But I just see deals happening, people connecting, opportunities that maybe were missed are now coming back around for you to see this week and to implement and to not be afraid of. So it's really good energy. It's moving energy. It's moving forward, and things are happening. So it's really positive. I love this energy because it just feels like a lot is finally getting done. Things that you've maybe waited on a year or two are finally now coming to completion. And even if there were tough things, right? Even if it was a court case and now it's over and it's been dealt and you know what the answer is, right? Whether it's positive or negative, there's a completion to it. So I just feel like there's a lot of things that are being completed this week. At the same time, new beginnings. So some of you, like I said, have these big things that are happening for you, whether it's a potential move or a new job, new relationship. There's this dynamic of opening, and it's, like I said, active. So meaning it's happening now. It's not like we're talking about in the future. It's actually happening now. So this is great. And again, you don't want to be afraid to move forward, right? So any fears that you may have had, you want to just, you can, obviously you want to be logical about some of it, right? To me, a logical action is really important, right? Which is one way of doing things. That's where you're going against logic and you're doing it because, just to break the ego. This is a little bit different. This is what I'm talking about, where you are moving forward and at the same time there's so much to do. There's an opportunity for us to get it done, and maybe sometimes that's frightening for some people, right? Or they're afraid to pick up the phone. They're afraid to make that ask. And because I can feel it in my stomach. So, as we talk about this, some of you guys are getting anxiety about these opportunities are finally here for you. And now what do? Now I have to make that phone call, or I have to go to that business meeting, or I have to do that pitch, or, or I've got to tell XYZ that I'm going to quit my job, or I'm going to tell my roommate that I'm moving out and moving in with, my significant other. So it's all these things that are going to forward us, but that can give us anxiety, right? So what the thing to do is, one, is you want to logically see, you want to make a list of what needs to happen for you, the things that you want to do, and look at it and obviously check them off right as you do them, and make sure that you're organized in your thoughts. That's going to give you I guess, more comfort in knowing, okay, I've got this figured out. I know what I'm doing, and now I'm just going to do it, right? So if you're anxious or you're afraid, make a list, write things down logically, what need to happen, what need to do, and it's just going to build your confidence in being able to take those steps, right? So just some practical things are needed this week for you to be successful. Okay. Let's see if there's anything unusual or anything else that we need to do that we maybe weren't looking out for. Oh, nice. So really, you're just really being asked to believe in yourself. You're really being asked to awaken inside of you. The idea that you can do it, the idea that you're worthy, the idea that, you deserve this, the idea that you're good at what you do. And if you don't, if you don't believe that, make a list of positive things, right? Make a list of the things you're good at. And if you're not sure, ask those people closest to you. Ask them for 3 attributes, that they think that you have, so that it will help you to take action that you need to take to really reach your own goals this week. So really important scheme this week is a believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, valuing your ideas, your creativity, the voice that you have, and that you are the creator of that. And it's your job. It's your excitement. It's your gift to the world to be able to make that happen, or to be able to make that business deal, or to be the one that's part of that. And when we can believe that, it conveys an energy, right? And it convinces the other person, because they're listening to you and they're feeling your energy and they're getting excited by your belief. And so we have to first believe it in our own field, in our own mind and body and being, so that we can really support it to somebody else. And if you don't have that belief, there's enough evidence around you that somebody else can give it to you, or you can also look and see, who do I admire, who do I respect, and borrow their energy, right? We talk about looking at them and seeing their success and then mimicking what they do. It's borrowing their energy of confidence and stability. If they can do it, I can do it. If they're a success, I can be a success, right? So we borrow that energy, and it fills us up and fuels us to be able to make a difference in the world. So I can really feel this energy coming in. I hope you guys can feel it too. So remember, I want to leave you with: believe in yourself, take care of yourself, take committed action. This is the week to do it. It's a really amazing week. Lots of blessings to all of you guys. I'm excited for this week. Powerful things can happen. But we just have to stay on top of it, have to stay on our toes. We have to get those things done, nail it down, pay attention to the details. It's going to be a great week. All right, you guys, have a wonderful week. I look forward to connecting with you again next week. And thank you, as always, for viewing and watching and sharing the Weekly Wake Up.